Hey, if you're new to the channel, my name is Danny. Today I'm doing a conceptual video. I'll explain in the end. Just enjoy, relax, and welcome to the channel. Good morning, everyone. As you may or may not know, Portugal is under lockdown, so it's really hard for me to travel right now. So I'm just doing these smaller videos at home, and hopefully we can travel soon because I wanna explore, and right now I can't. Two things before this video starts. First of all, I bought a new microphone for this. I don't know if it's working properly. If it isn't, I'm so sorry. I'll have to use the audio from the camera, but I hope it's working. And second thing, as you can hear, I'm in my grandparents' backyard. And this is a conceptual video. I'm trying to create a conceptual video, and I just hope you enjoy. Just bring your popcorn, just relax and enjoy these travel stories. Okay, I think what I'm gonna start to do first is picking up the pine cones and throw them into bags, so I have to get bags, and then I'm gonna storage them somewhere around here, so that's what I'm gonna do first. I feel like there's no better start to this Urbex Talks series than from the kind of beginning. I'm saying kind of beginning because although this was not the start of my YouTube channel, it was like a push for me to keep going with the channel. Um, and for that, I have to thank Explomo for coming to Portugal. I don't know if you guys know this, but we almost started at the same time, YouTube. I didn't took YouTube as serious as Explomo. Um, but as soon as they came to Portugal, I really, first of all, they inspire me in like focusing on YouTube, and then the road trip that we had just made the final push that I needed to really start making the things that I love. And I should be telling this story with them, not by myself, but one day I'll try to have them again on my channel. But I think, I'm not sure, but I think when they came to Portugal, they didn't have 1K yet. I didn't have 100 subscribers. Um, and literally I think both the three of us were just traveling blindly. We didn't know what we were gonna find, what's gonna happen, and that made it more interesting in a certain way. And I'm really thankful for them to coming here and helping me out. I don't know if they know this, but they really helped me out like grabbing my channel and keep going. But that's not the story that I want to tell. The the full story I will try to make a vlog and tell the how we met in another video. The story that I want to tell is about the road trip that we did. In the middle of the road trip, uh, so we travel the whole country, almost, not the south part, but almost the whole country to visit the best abandoned places. And one of the stops, uh, Moreno decided to rent out an Airbnb in the middle of nowhere. Literally, when I say it's in the middle of nowhere, it's in the middle of nowhere. I wish I had photos of the house, but I don't. I just have a video of the way we went there, and it was bad roads. I don't know how someone built an Airbnb literally in the middle of nowhere, but it was kind of cool. It was nature. The people were very welcoming, but to be honest, I didn't like it very much, and I think they didn't like it too. But I'm not here to make reviews on Airbnbs. But during dinner, we were talking about the place, and mostly I was just staring at them because they were speaking in Dutch and I don't understand anything. But they were talking about a lake, and right in the morning, me and Explomo just grabbed the car and went straight to that lake because we want to see it. So after driving through not even roads, it was just stones and sticks. There was a part with Moreno had to leave the car to pick up like sticks so we didn't get a flat tire, and I have a video of that. And we kept driving and driving, and it was going downhill the whole time. But we got there, and when I tell you, it was like beautiful, and I don't know, it was, first of all, I forgot to mention, we didn't have service for this whole period of time from getting to the house until the lake because it's in the middle of nowhere. And in certain parts of Portugal, like mountains and deep valleys, there's no service. And this is one of them because, again, it's in the middle of nowhere. So we got there, and it was just, first of all, very hot, and we just wanted to literally jump into the lake, and that's what we did. Um, but at the same time, it was so peaceful. There was nothing. We didn't see houses. We didn't see people. Nothing. Literally nothing. We could scream, no one would hear us. There was literally nothing. It was beautiful. I loved it. And I literally mark that spot on my map because I don't know why. I think that's one of the best memories, one of the best moments we have on the trip, not exploring, just on the road, because sometimes it's not just about exploring. Of course, we love exploring, but what makes these road trips like amazing, it's the time we spend together on the car, talking, dinners, where we're gonna stay, the little adventures we have. It's that's for me, that's what's most important on a road trip, and the friendship, of course. And that moment, I don't know, I just love that place, and I love the moment we had there, so I saved it on my map. And since then, I've returned to that place one time with Leslie. We camped there. It was amazing. That place is just perfect. Like, you don't hear anything. It's at night, I didn't know this, but at night it's very, very quiet. it's perfect to make a campfire because there's like this little beach where it's just sand. There's no sticks, no wood, so it's safe to make a campfire. And I did it with Leslie, and it's amazing. Like, you don't see any lights. It's sometimes we find these places randomly, and they become such memories, such perfect place. I don't even know how to explain, but they become special in a way, and this place is one of them. I hope I return with Explomo or with Leslie to camp there and make a campfire because that place was really perfect. But keep going with the story. Me and Explomo went there. We spent like 1 or 2 hours in there making food, eating, swimming a little bit, and after that we drove back, which was impossible because it's easier to go down that road than up. So it was hard, but we safely got out of there, and we actually next to it we found, not next to it, but a little bit up the road, we found a house. I didn't film it or photograph it, but I think Explomo did film it. It was just this little small house that burned down with the fires. Um, that's why I'm very careful with fire and wood, because in Portugal, it's it's not just in Portugal, it's everywhere, but fires spread very fast, and one of the reasons is because people don't clean the forest, and sometimes uh, fire trucks can go in to put out the fire. So making fires, it's a really fire it's a really touchy subject for me. I'll explain in another video, that's a long story, but yeah, we found this house that was half burned down. We saw it, it had some things. um, it was not an easy place to photograph, that's why I didn't took any pictures. uh, but yeah, it was just a small house. We stopped by, saw it, and kept going on the road. And these little moments, for me, they stick more. They are more remarkable for me than seeing like these huge mansions. It's, I don't know, it's because of the travel. Like, me and Explomo, we didn't know each other and we bond so good. And seeing all these little places that we didn't have planned to see, for me, made it more special, I think. So yeah, this is the first story. I just got the second basket full, so I think it's time to move on to cleaning. This next story, I have a little more visuals, more footage for you, because this happened not that long ago. So in August of 2020, me, my sister, and my uncle did a road trip through some parts of Portugal that I didn't knew, and we visit a lot of amazing places like castles, and I probably should do videos about those places, visit those places again and make videos. Yeah, I'm gonna put some pictures here for you to see. I just realized now, those places are kind of amazing and unique in Portugal because they really represent parts of Portugal. So I maybe do some videos about them in the future, for sure. So we visit a lot of towns. We travel half of Portugal, seeing places, and I don't know exactly which day, but I think it was the third day that we were driving, that we stopped by an old factory that I saw it was abandoned. So I was like begging, please let's stop, I want to see it. And I just literally want to see it. I just want to explore it, not film it, because at the time, for the looks of it, it didn't seem like it had much. And it's basically a destroyed factory. But me and my sister were exploring it, and first of all, we saw machinery and a forklift. And it was kind of odd because the factory was literally falling down and those things were there. So we just kept exploring, and we got to a port because I didn't know what the factory was, and we got to a port. I'm just gonna roll the clip because I was recording a video for an Insta story, so I'm just gonna roll the clip. Trying to figure out what this factory is. It's not much, it's a lot of destroyed stuff, but just walking around. Okay, looks like there's a house or something down. Oh, what? God! What the hell? This is big machinery. What? I still don't know what this factory is, but it's so cool. I don't know. It's a huge factory, but I don't know what it was used for. It's so destroyed. Okay, we actually found it. It's an olive oil factory. You see these things is to press the olives. Whoa, volta para trás. Volta para trás. There's a huge dog. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, it's scared. The dog was just scared. But yeah. Oh my god, there's more machines back here. Wow, this looks new. This looks really new for an abandoned factory. It's all torn apart. Oh, damn. Okay. Olive oil factory. Done. So I don't know if you can see, but the dog is actually really scared, and I think this is home. Anda cá, anda cá. Oh meu Deus, ele é bem fofinho. It's so cute. Não, eu não faço mal. Anda cá. Anda cá. A gente estamos a invadir o espaço dele, peraí. Anda cá. Anda cá. Anda cá. Anda cá. A gente devia ter alguma coisa para dar, para comer. Yeah. We should give him something to eat. I think he's starving. Look at the dog. I think this is really his house, like... Oh my God. Okay, so I have actually some chicken that we're not gonna eat. I'm gonna try to look for the dog. Anda cá. Anda cá. I'm gonna leave the chicken here for him. Come on. Come on. Go. He's scared. No, don't come. He's scared. He's really scared of us. I think we should just leave the water and the food here and Yeah, it's best. Let's leave the water and the food here. Anda cá, anda cá, anda cá, amor. Anda. Okay. Anda cá, anda. Yeah, let's back up. Let's back up. Yeah. I knew it. He was hungry. Oh, he's gonna run away. He's really scared. Yeah, he's really scared. I'll feel bad for leaving the dog here, but he looks kind of okay. I don't know. Maybe the neighbors are taking care of him. Because I don't think anyone is taking care of this factory because it's literally trashed. There he goes inside. It's literally his home. Literally. What the hell? He lives inside of a torn apart factory. Destroyed. So as you could see, we were literally just seeing the place and I suddenly see a dog and I was like, okay, let's back it up. I don't know if he's gonna attack or not. Let's be cautious about this. But I immediately saw it was like hinged down. He was scared. The dog was scared. So I just back it up and he literally ran out of there. I was still inside with my sister and the dog just ran out and I immediately saw he was hungry. So we brought some chicken for the dog that we had on the car. After seeing that factory was probably the house of the dog and the dog was not in bad shape. The dog was actually really good, in good shape. I don't know if he was there recently or not, but I think he was living in there and someone was giving him food because it was his home. He knew it. Like, I don't know, but we left some food, some waters, and we stayed there a little bit to see if the dog would come out of the factory for other place, but he didn't. So it was probably his house. So yeah, we just got on the road again, and that's the story. That story marked me. Like, I remember vividly that story because it was again unexpected. We stopped unexpected on that place. We saw the dog, and it's exactly these things that happen on the road. We don't know what's gonna happen or what we're gonna find, and I don't know why these little moments like this marked me, and this is one of them. I don't know if I ever told this in a video, but this tree right here that it's on my side, it's a pine tree or a stone tree. I don't know the actual name, but this tree has more than 100 years. It cannot be cut. All of this in here are the dried trunks that a man got up there and cut, and that's why I'm doing this. I need to clean this, but yeah. And I was just looking at this, and this is a pine cone, I think, and I just found these things inside. It's what's inside of, well, this one is dry, but yeah, it's kind of dry, but this is the seed. It is probably dusty. Oh, it's dry. Okay, never mind. But that's what's inside of this, and this is really good to start a fire too. This holds pretty good fire. Wow. I think now I'm gonna start chopping some wood. All of this needs to be cut, so I'm just going to chop some old wood, leaving this to storage over there. So Yeah. Like I said before, exploring abandoned houses that you don't know anything about it sometimes can be dangerous. Uh, this is not a dangerous story. I was not in danger, but I could be. I really don't know. I like to call it the chairs house because that house has a lot of chairs, but people call it multiple things. But I was exploring this house with my friend, and we were cleaning the house actually because the house was very destroyed. We only cleaned one or two rooms, if I'm not mistaken, because the house was very, very big. I want to go back and clean more because the house has everything, but it's just everything everywhere, you know, and it's gonna take like 1 or 2 days. Yeah, 1 or 2 days. The house is big and very, very messy. Like there's a room completely filled with chairs and tables that were supposed to be in the next room that is completely empty. And I can see the difference because one of them it's a living room, the other one it's a bedroom. And it's just I don't know how it's that way, but it doesn't matter for this story. We were just exploring the house and taking photos of the mess that the house has. I photographed the house like it was. I only cleaned 2 rooms on my photos. The rest was like it was. And we were like almost done with taking photos of the house. And I went to the side to take this side picture of the house because the sun was hitting the house that way. So I just went to the side of the house and out of nowhere I just found this little part of the ground that was digged. Literally, it was digged. And I was like, this is strange. And it was very, very fresh. It was very fresh. It was weird. But I just ignored it. And I took a photo and I went back and I told my friend, oh, that the lighting of the house is cool. And there's like a digged, I don't know, I told them that it looked like someone was there recently just digging the floor, you know? I went there with them, took the photo of the house, and when we were getting back into the place, to the barn of the house, we passed to another field, so it was easier, the path, a easier path. And I just looked to my right. I just remember this vividly. I looked to my right and I saw this big, digged, kind of looked like a grave. I have a photo, and I took a photo with my phone, but it's unfocused because my phone is smashed. So the photo, my phone doesn't focus correctly. But you literally can see there was like something digged on that place, and I swear to you, it looked like a grave. I just look at him and it was like, we both look at each other. This kind of looks like a grave. We immediately just, okay, let's just go away because it was fresh. It was like maybe a day. It didn't rain on that week, and the soil was kind of moist. I don't know. It was so weird. We just said, okay, let's just finish photographing and leave because that it's not. It's just very weird. We just took the photos. We left that place. I never went back. I have plans to go back and at least clean and restore some rooms. Maybe film it. I don't know if I'm gonna film that house. I don't know the full story. I just know like bits of the story. But yeah, after seeing that grave, like it could be nothing. It could be like just an animal digging, but it was literally a perfect square of a size of a human. It was so weird. It probably it wasn't nothing, but it's just these funny stories that sometimes we have, and I don't know. It was weird, weird story, very weird. Okay, it's sunset. I'm running out of light. It may seem like I didn't do much, but tomorrow it's still another day, so I'll finish cleaning. This is probably gonna take me like a week to clean. So baby steps. And I'm finished for today. And it's also the end of this video. I kinda enjoyed making this slow paced video, and I told you that I was gonna explain the concept. And it's kind of a basic concept, but kinda not. First of all, I got the inspiration from an artist, Nothing Nowhere. I really like his music, and I was seeing one of his videos for his new album. I'm gonna leave the link in the description if you want to check it out, where I got the inspiration from. And on his video, he, the first part of the video, he was collecting wood, uh, chopping wood, making a little fire, all of this to make a cup of tea and to talk with the fans. And I was kind of like, I need to clean this and I need to make a video. So why I don't put the two and two together? Basically, the concept is that. And also, another thing that I wanted to work is on my camera movements and on the sounds. I want to focus this video on the simplest things, the bird sounds, the wood sounds, the texture of the small little things that this place has. And I just decided to make this little slow, relaxing video to improve my skills on filming and also to make videos for you guys. I've been away for some time. I really want to make videos, but it's this quarantine. It's getting better, but we're still under lockdown. As I told you, I was just trying to make this video as slow, as relaxing as possible. This video is just to enjoy, to take it in slowly. It's not just all at once. This is an Urbex talks, it's slow paced. And if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and also leave a comment telling me what you think about the video. That's the best way to know if you really like it, if you didn't like it. Just leave your thoughts, opinions, and love down in the comments. Subscribe if you're not already. I do Urbex videos, I do talk videos, I start doing vlogs, and I hope to do more in the future. You guys don't have idea how much videos I have planned in my head that I just want to do it. Stick around, hit the subscribe button, and hopefully I'll start making Urbex videos, exploration videos again. So I'll see you on the next one. I have to make a new outro. So this little Portuguese guy says bye. Ooh, that's a cool one. I'm gonna stick with that. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with that. Okay, now that was strange. I'm not gonna stick. I'm not gonna stick with that, or am I? I don't know. I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Okay, so a little update at the end of the video. This is how my my grandparents' backyard is looking. Me and my father just made that thing to hold the wood, and we clean all of this because it was full of wood. My dog is barking. Gaspar, anda cá. Anda cá. Anda. Like I said, we're almost out of light and there's too much things to do still, so we're gonna wait for another day to clean the rest of this. So yeah, back to you, Danny. 3 3 weeks after the video you just saw, this is how the backyard is looking. All clean. We clear all this part. Those things have to go too. I need to chop all of this wood and clean this thing too. But over here, everything looks so nice. I'm so glad that I cleaned this. I need to chop that too, but for the most part everything is almost done. I just have to take out this trash. But yeah, I'm really happy with the work that we did. Me and my father cleaned this, I think, very good. So yeah, this is it. I don't think I'm gonna record more, but if I do, I don't know. I forgot to say one thing. I'm creating Patreon and a merch store and a print store. I don't know if I'm gonna have that ready with this video, but if I'll have that ready, the links will be in the description. If it isn't in the description, just be on the lookout on the community tab on YouTube for updates, because I'm still creating them and I want it to be perfect. So I'm very perfectionist, so it's gonna take some time, sorry guys, but I just want to be perfect. So yeah, that's the announcement. I have to keep going, so stay safe. Hello. This is a relaxing video. There's a truck making noise. Are you f***ing kidding me? The texture of the wood. And sorry. I don't know what annoys me more, the machine or the kids screaming. Phonics.